Hey, yo, check it. All right, fam, what is up? You are back for another video with DataZero. In this video, we're looking at AMC, GME, and SPY, and also cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. I'm going to let you know what could happen if we do see a market crash. If the market crashes, will it take the meme stocks with it? I'm going to answer that question and what I think based off the charts, facts, and data in this video. Some people are going to call it hopium, but I base it off facts, historical context, and show you guys my reasoning on why I think the way I do. If you find this video informative, go ahead and drop a like. Let's not waste any more time and hop into charts, facts, data. Let's go. Hey, what up, y'all? It's a rare Friday video. I just want to give you guys a little bit of guidance on what I think the charts are telling me. Again, if you want more information, check out the weekly outlook and prediction, as I will give you the candle prints and more details. But I'm going to do a quick little video just explaining on what we could see and let you guys know that it is not all lost, okay? If the market crashes, will it take AMC and GME with it? I'm going to explain what I think in this video. So let's go ahead and hop in. This video is not financial advice, should not be taken as such. This is my own research and due diligence. Make sure you do your own research and due diligence before buying any stock or crypto asset. Now, as far as Monday is concerned, okay, and I'm going to talk about it more in the weekly outlook and prediction, but we could come down and retest this 372 again. So be prepared for that on AMC, but there's also a scenario where we hold 380 and push to the upside. I'll break it more down in the weekly outlook and prediction and give you guys the candle prints as well. You can actually see that GameStop did manage to close a green week this week. This is bullish. And then we looked at the option chain for GameStop. It's still looking very bullish as well. We'll go ahead and take a peek at that. You guys can see that some people are rolling their expirations out a little bit further to the end of this month. You can see here on the 24th, you have some green. That means that people are buying calls or rolling them. It looks like some people are rolling from the 17th into the 24th. So it looks like some people are taking from the 17th and rolling into the 24th, just pushing their calls out because they still expect bullishness from GME stock, okay? Now, I want you guys to keep that in mind. So people are still expecting bullishness from GME stock. Now, we do tend to see a pullback with the market, but look what GameStop has been doing, okay? GameStop has been trending up for weeks. SPY has been trending down for weeks, 3 red weeks. GameStop, and that's SPY. GameStop has just been absolutely pumping only 2 red weeks, and look at how many weeks. And then, so you can see that GameStop's on a clear uptrend, SPY is on a clear downtrend. Now, what else happened when SPY was on a clear downtrend before a massive crash? If we go ahead and look at the SPY 2008 chart, you guys are going to bug off of this, okay? And I've showed a lot of people this before, but when the market started to crash down in 2007 and 2008, so it started to correct down in 2007 and then crash in 2008, guess what was rallying to the upside? And I'm not saying GameStop and AMC or Volkswagen, but look how short squeezes have played out in the past. This is just historical context to show you that this has happened in the past. As the market was falling, you can see here in 2008, April, July, October, as the market was falling, Volkswagen was rallying. Then the market capitulated in October, right there. Look at October at the bottom of your screen. The market capitulated. You can see that happened here on SPY, October. Look at October in the bottom of your screen. As it trended down, Volkswagen was rallying. Then the market capitulated, okay? Then Volkswagen capitulated as well, but then squeezed to a massive new high after SPY capitulated and after Volkswagen capitulated. So if you were to see a dump on GME stock, that doesn't mean it's all over. Again, I cannot tell you what to do because it's very, very risky to hold if you do see a major dump like that. But I would reckon that if we did see something like that, you would see a pump back to the upside here on GME stock. So let's say GME's been trending up, the market's been trending down. Let's say the market does crash, okay? I would expect to see GME pull back and then pop to the upside, unless we got capitulation, the margin call came, and we didn't have to see that extreme downside. Maybe we just got some pullback like we did today. You guys can see here, GameStop pulled back and then rallied to the upside. Now, this is kind of a bearish consolidation, bear flag type consolidation, and I'll tell you guys more about it in the weekly outlook and prediction. Make sure you guys watch that on Sunday, most likely. But this is just to show you that if you did see a capitulation, one, it's not all over, and two, GameStop, even though it tends to follow SPY on the micro, on the macro, it is not following SPY. It's in an overall uptrend while SPY is in an overall downtrend, okay? And SPY is in a nasty downtrend with this overall head and shoulders. So what I'm looking at for GameStop and AMC potentially is you see that pullback. AMC is having a little bit more harder time because of the dilution. I know some people don't understand that, but because of the recent dilution that we got right here, AMC's been in an overall downtrend, and it's been having a ton of short shares to short. You can see that short interest is actually coming down, which I'm going to talk about as well. This doesn't make any sense because they've been shorting even more on AMC stock. If we just go ahead and look at AMC cost to borrow chart, you can see these white lines here. That's all shorting volume. They've been shorting like crazy. Right now, Fintel is telling us that short interest is down. I'm expecting it to pop back to the upside, but still 13% short interest is plenty for a short squeeze. But you can see how they have 400 million for AMC, and they only have 100 million for GME. So you can see how relative to each other, because of liquidity and because of dilution and no dilution, they have more shares to short for AMC, and unfortunately AMC did get shares dumped on it today, and that's why we've seen more of a pullback and less of a recovery for AMC. But if AMC can hold $3.80, then you'll see a pop back to the upside. Also, some good news for AMC, we have two gap fills to the upside. We have this gap fill at 402 to 403, and then we have a gap fill on the daily time frame as well, right here at 392. So gaps will get filled. I think AMC obviously will recover back to the upside, especially once we get the news that dilution is over. That's the main thing that AMC is really waiting for, that the selling from the dilution is over. Once you get that, you'll see a pop to the upside. If you've ever been through dilution before, you know you bleed out until you get the news that dilution is over. Then you start to move back to the upside. So once we get that 8K filing, that dilution is over, and I'll be keeping my eye on that. Or if we get an announcement from Adam Aaron, you will see AMC get less bearish pressure, and they'll have less short shares. So it'll be a lot better for us. Right now in after hours, we're up and holding 480. That is bullish. If we can close for after hours above 480, that is bullish as well for us, holding that and not having to have this pullback on Monday. So that's what I'm looking at for AMC. And then I just wanted to let you guys know that if the market did crash, because it looks like we're coming up on some crazy stuff here. You guys can see that inflation comes out here on the 15th. And this is going to be another banger like unemployment was today. So, and it's looking like it's going to come out hot. And if it does, the market's going to see a lot more downside. So I want to get everybody prepared for what we could potentially see if SPY really does start to crash here. Now, I'm not telling you guys what to do or what to buy, but if you do want to make money on the market crash, SQQQ is a viable option. You could play SPY puts or SQQQ calls or SQQQ shares. They pay dividends as well, because SQQQ is a stock that goes up 3x leverage as NASDAQ goes down. Now, it's extremely risky because it's 3x leverage. Some brokers don't even let you buy it because of that risk, but understand that if NASDAQ were to capitulate and SPY were to capitulate, you would see SQQQ go absolutely crazy. And NASDAQ right now is breaking down out of a massive rising wedge with several gap fills to the downside. So there's a very good chance that we are starting to top out here on SPY. We talked about this head and shoulders in yesterday's video. That head and shoulders did play out after we broke that major level. We're still below that. SPY is kind of in this falling wedge. We might get a pop to the upside to come retest this, and I'll talk to you guys about it more in the weekly outlook and prediction. But there is no guarantee that we're going to see an immediate recovery from SPY, and I'll give you guys the weekly candle and all that stuff as well. But there's no guarantee that we're going to get an immediate recovery from SPY. We could still see some downside, which could affect the meme stock. So I want to get everyone prepared for that. If we did see more downside on AMC, we would be coming back to retest the 372. If we saw more downside on GameStop, we would be coming back to retest 3189. If we lost that level, that would be significant for GameStop. We don't want to lose that level. We want to hold that level, and we actually want to get it back above 3290. Now, there is a world where the market pulls back, rapidly capitulates, and GameStop just takes off and goes and squeezes. There's also a world where we see a sharp pullback similar to Volkswagen before pumping to the upside. And again, you can see SPY slowly started to top out, then it capitulated, and then that's when Volkswagen squeezed. You can see Volkswagen was trended up as SPY was trending down. Then the capitulation happened in October, and then Volkswagen squeezed. You can actually see GameStop right now is trending up while the market is starting to trend down. Ladies and gentlemen, if we do get a market crash, I believe GME could see a massive pump, and if GME sees a massive pump, then AMC could see a massive pump. Now, also, I just want to show you guys here on TradingView, just GME's chart on the macro as far as the fractal and everything is concerned. We are breaking out of a massive falling wedge. GME is extremely bullish on the macro. I think GME is going to see a move to the upside. First of all, we're breaking out of this falling wedge. We have the algo repeating. So the algo is repeating, saying that we're going to get a push to the upside. And we have bullish MACD on the monthly time frame. With this overall uptrend breakout of the falling wedge, GME is going into an uptrend, okay? So GME is going to see something. It's going to see a bull run. It's going to see a squeeze. It's going to see something, whether you believe it or not. I don't care. It's going to see something. Right now, we kind of got this doji candle on the monthly. But last year, GameStop was able to close a green year. Things are changing for the meme stocks. We were able to close a green year on GameStop stock. And we haven't had a green year on GameStop stock since that massive push to the upside. So things are changing for the meme stocks. I think that if GameStop pushes up, AMC will follow. But AMC really needs to get this dilution news over. Now, we also have things going on here with some GameStop news. If you guys didn't hear, there are some wildfires in California. My heart goes out to anyone in Cali right now. If you're in Cali, again, my heart goes out to you. Let me know in the comments down below if you're okay. Hopefully you're okay. If you're seeing this video, you're probably doing okay. Now, right here is a potentiality for Ryan Cohen to make moves. Okay, he's potentially looking for to do a podcast or at least do some PR for the meme stocks. If we see this, GameStop will really start to pump. There's fundamentals coming together. There's technicals coming together. The fundamentals are improving. GameStop sitting on a huge amount of cash. Just had this great earnings. It's profitable. If we see catalyst like Ryan Cohen or Roaring Kitty tweeting, or Ryan Cohen talking about GameStop, talking about what he's going to do for the future, how he's going to change it, you're going to see the stock do even better. That could be a potential catalyst to send the stock flying. This is something to be aware of. And then also on the news of just overall market and what's going on, Trump was sentenced today, no jail time, unconditional discharge in the hush money case. So that's what we're looking at for SPY in the overall market. We'll talk about more things, what's coming next week, just to keep you guys eyes open for inflation. But other than that, that is going to be it for this video. And basically, I wanted to let you guys know what was going on, give you guys a little bit of guidance. Some people are going to call it hopium or whatever the case may be. I don't care. But we have historical context and facts to back up everything I'm saying. And I showed you throughout this video. Again, GameStop is trending up. The market's starting to trend down. We could be getting to the point where the market crashes and capitulates. So I want y'all to be prepared for what that could do to the meme stocks. And I want to show you guys possible ways to make money off of that. Again, it's all risky. There's no risk-free things in the stock market. So do your own research and due diligence before buying any stock or crypto asset. But SQQQ is something that would go up significantly if the market crashed. And you can see that SQQQ had a very bullish day, and it's actually been trending up as the market's been trending down. So again, this is a viable option if we did see the tech bubble pop and you see a major pullback, which I think this is happening. They basically did a rug pull in NVIDIA. Bank of America was telling you guys to load up on NVIDIA. This is why you never listen to Bank of America. First of all, they're short AMC and GME. But you can see that they told you to load up on January the 5th. On NVIDIA, they told you to load up, and you can see NVIDIA had this exit liquidity rally and then been dumping ever since. Right here is this the 7th when it started dumping. So basically, Bank of America needed some exit liquidity. It looks like NVIDIA is forming a potential double top 1, top 2. If NVIDIA loses this key level here of 127.54, it's absolutely going to dump, and that's going to take the market with it. And NVIDIA could be the stock that causes the market crash if it loses that level and plays out this double top. It's also breaking down out of a massive rising wedge as well. And Apple is also in a huge downtrend as well. If Apple loses this key level of 235.90, which you can see it went under briefly here, it's going to absolutely dump as well. So both of these stocks pulling back at the same time could take the market with it. That's why I'm getting you guys and girls prepared for a potential capitulation. Now, let's go ahead and go into Bitcoin and what you could see for Bitcoin if the market crashes. Bitcoin generally seems to get sold off. It seems to be the same traders. I have more of a theory that people are selling it off for liquidity. Bitcoin is a very liquid asset, can be moved to cash very quickly, and then that cash can be moved to wherever it needs to be to fulfill any margin call needs. So I feel like it gets sold off for liquidity. I think that if we did see a pullback, it would be a shakeout, and I'm still extremely bullish on Bitcoin. I think it's actually going to decouple from the stock market potentially as early as this year, okay? Now, Bitcoin does have this potential head and shoulders forming. I talked about it in yesterday's video. If we lose the key level of 91,600, it will dump. So I want you guys to be aware of that. And then we'll dump down to these targets of 85, 81, and 78. And I showed you guys on TradingView as well, when we looked at Bitcoin on the macro, there's actually buy orders there. So it's definitely a good buy zone. You can see right here, buy orders at 86 to 80,000. So definitely good a buy zone in my personal opinion if you did see that pullback. Now, if we don't, we might just consolidate and move to the upside. We had a head and shoulders here before in this bull flag. Right here's your shoulder, right here's your head, right here's your shoulder. And it just ended up consolidating out into a bull flag and then made to another pump to the upside. So there's nothing saying that this is over yet, but we are starting to see altcoins start to go green even when Bitcoin's red. So I think we're starting to move into that altcoin season and progress in this bull run. You could see a pullback. Crypto fear and greed is getting pretty low right now. If we go ahead and look at crypto fear and greed, it's in the neutral. If it goes into the fear, that's another sign that it's going to be buying. And if we see that drop down, you would definitely see it go into fear. So that's giving me more confirmation that if I did see a dip, I would be buying. I am bullish on crypto long term. I hold Bitcoin mostly, 50% of my portfolio. Ethereum, XRP, Cardano are the majority of the rest of my portfolio, then some other altcoins. I am bullish on crypto in 2025, and I think the bull run will continue. Even if we did see a pullback, it would definitely be a buying opportunity. Right now, we're just consolidating above 91.6. As long as we continue to do that, we could move up to the upside and then put in a new high at any time. I don't think Bitcoin is topped out in my personal opinion. So this is what I have for you guys on this video. Short, sweet, and to the point. Just wanted to give you a quick little Friday video. Give you guys some information about the charts, what you could see if SPY does capitulate for Bitcoin, the cryptocurrency market. Again, Bitcoin would probably pull back and then get a pop to the upside. We've seen this before during the sea flu, where we've seen a major capitulation in the market. So again, I like to show you guys historical context where we've seen these things before. It pulled back with the general market here and then ripped to the upside. Now, the market did the same thing. The market pulled back and ripped to the upside. But I think Bitcoin is slowly starting to decouple from SPY. I think it's maturing as an asset. We have Bitcoin ETFs, especially if Trump comes in and does like a Bitcoin reserve and stuff like that. I think Bitcoin fundamentals are detaching it from the market. And if we did see a pullback in SPY, it actually could be a flight to safety, and that would help decouple Bitcoin from the market and see Bitcoin actually going up as the market pulls back. And if we did see a major bear market, like over a year or longer in the SPY and NASDAQ, I definitely think Bitcoin could be a flight to safety, similar to what gold would be in a recession and precious metals. So that's what I'm looking at for stocks and crypto, what we could see in SPY. I'll break it more down and give you more technicals, levels, all of that good stuff in the weekly outlook and prediction. So make sure you check that video out. It's going to be highly important. This is your daily outlook and prediction for stocks and crypto. Again, I'm going to be dropping another video on Sunday, giving you the candle prints, levels, predictions, and all of that good stuff. This is basically just getting you guys ready for what could happen if we see a crash. And that's actually a rare time where I don't have to cover all of those things and can talk about other aspects of the market. So this was a good time to do that. So if you found this video informative, go ahead and drop a like. Press subscribe for more content like this. And as always, I appreciate y'all. If you want to help me out in the algorithm, leave likes, comments, subscribes, share. And as always, y'all, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out. And I want to say thank you personally to everybody because y'all been showing mad support on the live streams. Today's live stream was crazy and they've been crazy. So just thank you, everyone. I'm glad to see people learning. Peace. Alright, y'all, that was the video. If you found it informative, go ahead and drop a like. Press subscribe for more content like this. That helps me out with the algorithm. If you want to support the channel in a different way, check out the merch store. I'm rocking some right now so you guys can get some fresh drip and help support the community as well. If you come to the meet and greet, which is probably going to be this year, make sure you got yourself some data merch. It doesn't have to be absolutely that way, but I'd appreciate it to see some of you guys rocking it. And as always, I appreciate you guys because you've been going absolutely crazy in the live stream and helping me out a ton. And as always, y'all, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace.